he tapped out. Like, commentary didn't even know if he tapped out. Because what he did is he basically just, like, lightly taps Gunther on his arms. Like he doesn't even move his hand. He just moves his fingers. It's just like, oh. Oh, it's like that, is it? It's like, John, you're not contractually obligated to them anymore. You can just say that they fucked your retirement up. You can just say that now.
I'm assuming it's one of those cases where you don't want to be a sore sport about it. Also, you can go ahead and continue. The stream's up. What's wrong, Jeremy?
Oh, man, like, it's such a shame, because if you would just ditch that fight, the rest of the pay-per-view was so sweet.
What are you doing out here? Shouldn't you be...
People are pissed at Triple H. I've seen people wishing death upon this man. Also, hello, Dr. Faust. Just saying hi.
At this point, I can't tell if you're joking.
Hello, Mr. Faust.
Ouch. That's a low blow.
Drop the phony indignation.
Man. It was,
What are
you
intentions?
could tell in his face when Triple H came out, he's just like, oh, I think I actually, like, genuinely fucked up, because you just heard a rain of you fucked up, and the color just drained.
Why?
And the color just drained from his face.
Severed all ties with Exodus. And yet you've never attempted to assassinate me like the other Exodus agents.
I was kind of disappointed that Kairos didn't discuss with us Balrog.
Maybe I'm plotting your hit right now.
I knew he was never going to join. Like, that was never a doubt in my mind.
Look, even though he deleted my apology...
That's it?
And comments, and posts.
My position is, he did apologize... By the way, this is J-Ho.
Be able to protect this world anymore.
I see.
Unfortunate indeed. Then get out of my face and you won't have to worry about me killing you.
Damn, he's gonna be all set. Pull the trigger. Pull the trigger. Pull it.
You truly are Maxwell, through and through.
I wish you would comment, like, I saw you pull that pistol. But yeah, no. Look, my position at the end of the day is the guy apologized. I had pictures of his apology. As long as he doesn't start shit, I'm going to leave him be. Because very clearly, he was not ready for the clapback. On any level, was he ready for the clapback?
No, it's as I said several streams ago. It was literally, if things went the way he wanted to, he would have kept talking shit and making shorts. And he never would have given that apology.
And to be clear,
because what he wanted is he wanted to say his piece without anyone like responding to him.
Nothing much, Neil. We just started. And to be as clear as possible, I am not. Okay, I'm waiting. I am not trying to talk smack or anything, but like, you do not delete comments and do everything he did if you were prepared for some pushback. You can't just throw stones like that and then just flop that way. And again, I have no beef with the guy at this point. When he makes it down to his clap video, did you both want to react to it with me, Sponsor, and Mingler? Look, I'm going to be honest. Dr. Faust. I bought Final Fantasy 16. I'm going through it for my own personal scaling because I'm making sure everything's in line. But you're good, Ewan. I probably won't because at the end of the day, it kind of got to a point where, yeah, Neil, we can wait. We're good.
But that's not all. I
Listen,
want to protect the spirits as well.
I definitely will keep an eye on his content, and if there's any like arguments he presents, I won't directly respond, but I might make a quick little video explaining why that argument's wrong. You know, I won't directly go at it, but I felt so bad because the guy crumbled so fucking fast. And I don't want to sound like a dick, but fuck, man, I was expecting more of a fight.
making it his
Well, it's also like when you make an 8-minute hit piece that barely has any scans and is lazily done. I think it kind of scared him when, in succession, 2 streams that were basically 3 hours long each went over and tore him to shreds.
Listen, we offered to talk to him multiple times before he threw all that slander, before he lied about us. We tried. We were upfront, honest. We could have handled that behind the scenes. And I don't even care that he disagrees with the DMC scaling. He just didn't have to be such a fucking dick or cunt about it.
Would your life still be in danger?
He has a job in the military. Oh, I have my suspicions what his job in the military is. Oh boy, I have my suspicions, but I'm not gonna say anything.
Are you offering to stay with me?
As for joining you and Mangler, that's gonna entirely depend on what time you guys stream. Because I'm on the other side of the world and trying to organize times that suit me is like fucking pain in the ass.
I think I'll leave that one for Mangler. I'm sure I can't really add anything to that besides what Mangler's gonna say. He works at the janitor. He works at the janitor's MCX or Quantico, Lamau. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Everyone's on the same page about what his job might be in the military.
We haven't even gotten to
Well, there's literally nothing else to respond to. It's like we can go over his DMC stuff, but it's also like,
to be honest, I'm a lot more interested in Final Fantasy 16 positions these days because I'm going through 16, and oh boy, can I tell you that even Death Battle treated Clive like dog shit. I was not expecting to come to that conclusion.
well, it's not even that. It's just also like the shit that we found is just like, well, the shit that you found is like definitive now of how badly 16 is done.
I'm just gonna say...
Because from what Zim has told me, it's pretty much definitive now that like you cannot get Ultimate like even sniffing Universal anymore.
Well, he was never Universal to begin with. If the only argument you could make was like I personally got Clive around 2B max. Oh man, I don't know where you even get to I don't know where you get 2B from. You talk about Nier Automata? Where did 2B come from? That is an interesting position. I personally don't think, based on everything I've learned about the evidence, that like the only argument you can make is he gets 4D based on the interdimensional rift, but that is being very generous to the interdimensional rift statements. But I plan to go over it further when I'm done with my research.
I think that scaling comes from him appearing in 14.
Oh, wait. Are we going off 14 scaling? Because if we're including Final Fantasy 14, yeah, alright, I can understand where 2B comes from. Because Final Fantasy 14 scales really fucking wild.
Also not entirely sure how legitimate it is to use for Clive in itself, but you know, you do you.
I'd have to see all the context around it. Damn, I'm getting fucking cooked in this fucking game right now. How did Death Battle treat Clive like shit when they got him at uni? Yeah, but like his abilities were not treated like nicely from what I remember.
He's probably figuring out his next lie.
Damn.
What does everyone else think of Alvin? Would you feel safe going into battle with him?
He's just trying to help out his mom, right?
You don't get a vote,
I'm a
you're
sucker for
sympathetic.
that kind of stuff.
I worry he himself will be unable to deal with that way of life much longer.
Don't forget, Alvin was the one who saved me from the bad guys.
What do you think?
We'll need to keep up our guard around him until he reveals his hand. He remains trustworthy in battle, at least.
Clive doesn't get 14 scaling because Clive doesn't do anything that lets him scale to the character.
I don't care.
What can I say? You guys are my only allies.
I like how they all just look so dumb with him.
Please wait.
Rowan, are you really gonna fight with your old buddy?
Also, yeah, Balrog, I can ask Mangler and sponsor, set up a time. Works out for you, since, yeah, we live on completely opposite time zones.
Oh, don't wait for me. Like, if you guys want to do it, you can do it. Like, you don't have to wait for me. Because
Don't worry.
if there's too many people, then it'll just, like, slow down
Got your back
the
too.
stream, just trying to get everyone's opinions in.
There also is, I think, a bit of a cut line between
If you drop him, Grandpa.
how many people I think you should have for a because it's a stream, you said, or is it a video? It's a stream.
What, no pithy retort?
I guess that means we're all ready.
Let's make our final preparations before setting off.
I'm sorry, do you
Like it-
like dog shit?
Because it's usually
The puppet's
Mangler,
robot.
Zim, and it's usually Mangler, Zim, and I. And even with just the three of us, we still find each other, like, talking over each other at points accidentally, and it still gets into, like, a really hard way to try and speed it up when everybody has their opinion that they want to try and voice before we continue.
Man, I just got cooked this match.
Flying was so much fun. The wyverns weren't as scary as I thought they'd be.
Devil would have been there, but unfortunately, Devil, being a father, doesn't have time.
Glad they didn't eat Alvin the traitor.
Oh, did I forget to mention wyverns only eat children? But they don't eat their flesh. They nibble away at their souls. So gently that the kids don't even notice. While you were enjoying soaring
Leave her
through the sky,
alone.
most of your soul could have been chewed away.
That's a lie. That's total nonsense. I was right to be afraid.
I think consider it. It does happen with 3 people. I think overall you're probably better having Mangler sponsor and yourself do it, and also to be as fair as possible. I'm more open to like giving people second chances, so I don't think it really would do well to jump him in a stream. Like 3 people is fine, but if you start getting like everyone you can, I feel like at that point just being kind of like
Brother as well.
kicking
Oh,
someone
he
down.
gets he gets a second chance, but
Have my
no,
word.
not Kyle. No, Kyle doesn't.
You don't get a fucking second chance! I've known you for 7 years!
God, he's still so angry about the 20 minutes that we spent just fixing Streamlabs. Jeez.
I want to be clear to you for a minute. Those 20 minutes may have been 20 minutes in real life. It was like 20 hours for me. Dealing with you in text slows down time.
I believe we just need to follow this road.
I fucking hate you. I hate you so much.
Yeah, let's go.
We did, Ewan.
I've done nothing wrong, and I'm getting all this
Gee-
slander.
God is gonna be like, listen, Zim, I tell everyone to turn the other cheek and be nice to their brother. But Kyle's technology problems are fully justified hate on that man.
And the walking begins.
I'm sure you can see why it wouldn't be practical to ride
That's how it's gonna go.
to defend Mont.
You'd get spotted right away.
Oh,
Yes, there'd be no avoiding a battle. And
Hang on, we need
civilians would get
support.
dragged into it.
oh, you should have felt the anger coming off this man. He was so fucking mad.
I hate you so much. I told you not to touch that setting. And what did you
I
do?
didn't touch anything.
You did. Usa! Usa!
I touched what you told me to touch.
Yeah, I told you not to save your settings for when I fucking did that.
Really?
Next time, I am recording you when we're working on technology so people can see that I'm not fucking crazy.
Careful now, you might actually show them that I'm particularly competent.
You know, I actually shouldn't do that. I don't want to ruin your reputation, because if I show people how you are with technology, no one's going to take you seriously on your scaling. Because they're going to be like, there's no way this guy doesn't know how to plug in an aux cord and can research a
Shut up.
character.
No, but it will add credence to the fact of, like, if somebody thinks that I ever faked a scan, you could always send them that.
They're all like, dude, I think your friend Kyle faked the scan. No, not possible. That requires a level of technological literacy Kyle just doesn't possess. Not possible. There are a few certainties in life, and Kyle knowing technology, that's one of them. That'll never happen! But yeah, no. I mean, I'll probably check out that stream, though. I'm very curious how Mangler acts around other people. Well, I'm gonna head to bed. Just want to say hi, good night, and goodbye. Alright, Dr. Faust, thanks for stopping by. Good luck on your
Thanks.
future streams.
Thanks for stopping by.
You sure about that?
How so?
Oh, just saying.
So mean to me.
It's well deserved. I'm gonna find out Mangler talks all the maddest shit about me behind my back. Spider-Man, get that fucking kill, you worthless piece of shit! Thank you. You know, I should play some leagues later, actually. It's been a minute.
So, you getting angry at somebody who's just unlocked a core desire just to bully more people.
Yeah. Only thing he really talks about is how you eat cereal, and that's it. Oh, I'm sure he's told you. Oh, I'm sure he's told you a bit about that. Then, of course, you know, we're not going to have any disagreements on that, are we, good friend?
No, it's fine to pour the milk and then, you know, put the cereal on top of it. It's like wiping your ass and then taking a shit.
Did he ever link you the video? Because I have a video on my channel of me actually eating cereal. Because no one believes me. Oh, you want to know what? I could go for some fucking Cocoa Pebbles tomorrow, actually. I might go to the grocery store for that and get some milk. Oh, it sounds bomb, actually. That sounds like a good December breakfast.
Did you ever end up posting the video of how I make fucking noodles?
No, I didn't, and I regret it so much. Kyle, go film yourself making noodles so everyone can hear the fucking crunch when you bite into it.
It's not crunchy, fuck off.
It's literally fucking Rice Krispie treats when you fucking make cup noodles.
I literally showed you that they're nice. And they're
nice
not
and
floppy
country?
whatsoever.
You're absolutely right. Nice and country, you're fucking 100% correct. There we go, now I'm tearing shit up. So, apparently Nero is one of the most searched video game characters in the hub. I would assume most fake characters get pretty high on the hub.
Oh, okay. Not the right Nero I was thinking of.
No. I'm pretty sure this is Fate Nero. It's Fate Nero,
Yeah,
right?
I was thinking, fucking... Okay, different strokes for different folks. I personally don't see Virgil's son that way, but people can do them.
Well, I mean, there might be some fucking... Well, I mean, there might be some thirsty girls. No, our Nero from DMC. It is DMC Nero? DMC Nero? Oh, okay. Not what I was expecting. Good for him, I guess. Maybe Capcom was right to give him his own game.
Yeah, not fucking, not Dante. I'm surprised Virgil doesn't have anything.
There's gotta be something about Nero being like a fucking massive sap. From what I understand, I'm assuming women are searching this.
Or an amputee.
That also is a fetish, actually. That is a massive fetish. So I've had to pause. Bitch!
Oh.
Bitch!
Oh, good. Oh, good. I didn't know where you were going for that.
Well, I was going to say I had to pause work on my book because it's missing something. I know it's missing something. And I don't want to go forward without figuring out what that something is.
I know what it is.
Say it, you piece of shit.
Detail.
No. No, this can't be. What is a sap? Okay, so I'm using sap a little derogatory, but there's nothing derogative about it. A sap is, I'm using it in a term as a guy who is who's like kind of whipped. Did we win? Spider-Man, you beautiful son of a bitch, you fucking did it! Yeah, Spider-Man with the back door!
It's kind of used as somebody who's, I guess, kind of romantic, I suppose, or acts romantic.
Well, yeah, I mean, like that's like the nicer way of interpreting it, which I mean that is kind of what I'm going for, because from what I understand about female romance novels, they like a lot more emotional connection than not.
Yeah, I was gonna say, tell me all your experience with women.
Well, Kyle, apparently, according to you, I have more experience than you do.
Now, Hellfire.
The only difference between you and me is that I can't pay for it.
No, that's too bad for you, isn't it?
Yeah. Nah, I'm joking. I wouldn't waste money on that unless I was really fucking bored. Anyways, yeah, no. You guys need an expert? Devil, I don't think your child should be hearing such things at this time, Devil. It's a very, what's the term? Developmental time. Women only like emotional connection with a guy that has status. Oh, Red Dusk, fuck you. Oh, you should have been there at the Game Awards. Oh, fuck, we missed you. Oh. I think it was Newhit was being super fucking, like, sexist, and we were all like, damn, Newhit's channeling 1% of Red Dusk's power. Oh, what the fuck? What's going on? It's a fire.
The lab.
Oh, that's fucking great.
The Lance of Kresnik is in there. Let's go.
Alright, just make sure to blame Alvin whenever something goes wrong. Yo, no, there he is. There he is. Anyone sending me the DMs right now? There he is. Oh, yeah. I was going through a loss. Oh, I'm so sorry, Red Dusk. I hope you're feeling better.
My stomach seems to be empty again. When do we eat?
Again with this one.
Oh, I've almost finished the the DLC.
Did you finish it or are you almost done?
Almost.
Back in
The
Finland,
the final boss of the DLC is kicking the shit out of me.
Can you believe this is where we first met? That feels like forever ago.
I suppose it does. This probably isn't something I need to say again. But,
I know. There's no time for waxing sentimental.
right.
I feel like that's not what she was going to say that time. I feel like she was going to say thank you there. You guys discussed with Kairos? No, it doesn't. He did not join for the stream for the server he was going to talk to, and he never hit me up personally to talk.
Have you beaten Painted Love yet?
What?
The boss, Painted Love.
Oh, I have to download Clair Obscura tomorrow. I haven't had time to download it. I also might buy it on Steam, so I don't have to fucking keep buying Game Pass to play it.
And if you don't eat
Hopefully his Clive video is better, but I doubt it. I really fucking wish Sid had his own book. I really wish Sid had his own deep lore. I fucking hate him so much.
The problem with
is that your school?
how he tackles Clive is that now that we know how he does Dante, he has to dot his I's and cross his fucking T's super fucking hard. Otherwise, he's going to get ass roasted. You feel me?
No, yeah, it's fucking ridiculous. Like, Clive has a lot of issues. Yeah, because, so fucking, I saw the cutscenes, and I got to the Sid section where he talks about his fight with Bahamut. And the problem is that, like, I don't know how to take fucking Sid's statements about it. I will say he's still comparable. He would still downscale regardless, which supports they're all comparable theory. But, I really wish they went into more detail about that fight. Because I don't think Dion ever talks about it, does he?
Nope.
Devil, do you know if Dion ever talks about his fight with Sid or no? Because Devil 100% of the game, so he might know for sure. Because I'm pretty sure Dion doesn't talk about the fight with Sid. He also might not remember.
Empty again. When do we eat?
Again with this one. Good performance, but terrible fuel efficiency.
You know, this is technically the first time you've had an on and off again trader. I'm actually kind of glad they did this dynamic. I think it adds a lot of character to the game. That would probably be my one issue with Raven from Tales of was that Vesperia?
Yes.
Is that like they didn't really sell the whole trader thing, which to be fair, by that point Raven didn't want to help anymore, so I guess that's what they went with. I don't know.
It was kind of, what would you say, reluctant trader?
Yeah, I was definitely like, I'm just doing this because I have to. Alvin feels a little more mixed. No, Dion only really talks about Joshua, Ultima, and the Librarian. Oh, sure, he can waste all his time fucking doing that shit, but he can't fucking give me my fucking scaling statements. Just get some food for Mila? No. Let her suffer.
Are you okay?
No, I just wanted to see if he talked about his fight with Ramu.
Lie still.
Does he talk about fighting Joshua? Like, does he talk about how that fight went?
She tricked us. One of the researchers was actually an Ajul spy. When I tried to arrest her, she blew up the entire testing chamber.
We'll carry the wounded to the hospital. Come with me. It sounds like Gaius is making his move.
We can't waste any more time.
I'm so hungry, I can't go on.
I'll have to take a look at his statements.
So hungry, I can't go on. Jude!
God damn it, is everyone hungry?
Well, Kyle, feed these people. He does it, considers himself in the brother's debt. Yeah, but that could just be like an honor thing. I need to know fucking... Well, also, he could just be in their debt because he fought them and they beat him and they didn't kill him outright. No, the problem is that Sid is... I really hate... And I don't hate Sid as a character. I think he's one of the better characters in 16 by a long shot. But fuck me, I fucking hate when they introduce a character with all that, like, lore and they don't expand upon it. You gonna give them food?
Yeah. Do you want me just to you want me to tell them to rise them? They get no solids.
No, no, no. We saw what happened to Tales of Arise crew when you didn't give them food. They turned into total fucking psychopaths. Let's try not starving them this time.
You think they just looked at it and they're just like, "Are you for fucking real?"
So how much money would you have to get paid to not eat solids for the rest of your life? Like, soups are allowed, but like no like actual just solid foods like that.
Well, enough where I wouldn't have to get to work anymore.
Hang on. He talks about it and asks what will happen should he transform and call upon Bahamut again. They wasted Benedicta and Sid? Who's they? You speaking French?
You got a tiny mouse in your pocket?
The combination of cooked beef and raw cream is utterly...
I'm sure he or she appreciates that. But you have green onions and cream on your face.
The devs talked about it? You got a source for that? Well, why are you saying they? Because, like, there's only one guy they're fighting, and according to Sid, he wasn't with people. Can I ask you to change 3 video titles? Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna fight you super hard on it. What the fuck are you fucking clearing your fucking throat for?
What, am I not allowed?
Well, no, because I thought you were gonna say something.
Now what? Doesn't sound like knocking will get us in.
Okay, Devil, could you clarify the he talks about it part then, please?
The Lance of Kresnik is just beyond this door.
There's got to be another way in. Let's look for it.
Well, the problem with Benedicta is that Benedicta started off strong, then she lost her powers, then she was gonna be fucking raped, so she went fucking mad to become an icon so they wouldn't turn her into a fucking sex slave. I'm gonna be honest, I think 16 suffers a lot from trying to be fucking dark and edgy.
What?
You okay?
I think that'll for sure be my biggest gripe with 16 is that, like, oh, it's a darker Final Fantasy game, and I'm like, you're like kind of...
It's the mayor.
You cuss.
Hang in there.
The mayor of Hamil? They did say that the Rashigal army invaded the village.
All the villagers, frozen solid. No, no.
Hey, come back to us.
Oh boy, we're shitting on 16 again? No, I'm just talking about it right now.
We can if you want.
Oh no, Mayor.
So can I just say I find the idea of Clive stealing the Icon's powers kind of silly with how it works in like actual practicality. Because when Clive steals an Icon's powers, they can still prime. They just can't use their like powers in their base form, and it's so weird. Damn.
This woman was knocking on death's door. She might have been delusional.
Either way, this is unforgivable.
No, because Dion asked
Yeah,
about it
yeah,
after he
yeah,
rejoins the
yeah,
group. Oh.
Yeah, yeah. You mean it would be cooler if he just took the icons themselves, and it would make more sense.
Who told you they can't? What do you mean who told me? Wait, did we lose or did we win? We lost.
Are you thinking about the mayor?
Damn.
I understand how you feel. My teacher at school was killed by that same awful machine.
It's not that. It's that I'm not actually sad at all. Is Elise
What the fuck that guy
this
do?
monster?
Elise. Do you think she got what she deserved?
Of course not. The mayor suffered horribly. What happened was so awful.
Would a heartless monster get so mad about what happened to the mayor?
No, New wait, I'm talking. No, you can continue. You can continue. It's fine.
Guess not. We have to destroy that stupid Lance.
Are you
I
answer,
don't know
are
what
you
the fuck
gonna,
this bitch is talking about. What's up?
are you gonna answer the boys' question?
Let's see here.
Can this contraption help us?
It might let us look in on the land.
Who told you they can't? Okay, so Benedicta
Here's the video.
and Titan are not able to use their powers after Clive steals it from them without priming.
Nothing there.
So you're
Joshua-
claiming.
Lance of Kresnik is gone.
Joshua also gets shitty after you take
Surely it would leave
Jill's.
some wreckage behind.
Perhaps the lance was moved before the explosion occurred.
Yeah, but Joshua gets shitty because that's one step closer to Ultima completing his goal. Jill should have kept it in her pants, metaphorically speaking, of course.
Mila, look.
Doesn't Jill stop going on missions for the most part after you take her power?
Eldon talked about?
I think
That girl. She's the one from our last visit.
yes,
She was the one that attacked.
because she doesn't come with you
What she got there?
when you're about to
It looks like someone
invade the Empire's land to fight Odin.
Okay, hold on.
Isn't she an
Hold
actual
on.
spy?
Hold
If
on.
I were in her shoes, I wouldn't
Hold on,
risk
hold
my
on.
life
I'm gonna rep for my boy Clive here for a minute. Clive absolutely smashed on that beach. Ain't no way he didn't smash, okay?
How about this?
I'm gonna step in for Clive and rep him for a minute. No way Clive
Do you have a
didn't
statement?
smash. No, I do not need a statement for that.
Theory is true. Then it's likely
I'm
that the girl
pretty sure you
who
do.
killed Lance had left the facility.
That means she's now either on her way to the location where the lance was
Don't
taken,
say that, Kyle,
Find out where the
please.
location is.
In either case, we might find out something if we can catch her.
According to the timestamp on the video, the explosion.
All you have to
half an
remember.
hour ago.
Then she's probably still in the
Virgin
city.
Clive, Chad Verso.
We need to find that girl.
'Cause see,
Verso,
we can actually we can confirm that Verso fucks.
Technically, you can confirm he fucked multiple people because of the audio
Exactly.
logs. Oh, I fucking hate you so much. It's such a stupid fucking position. I don't want to fucking entertain it.
What you don't want to be like, you're right.
I do think for sure once everything's said and done, I do want to do Verso versus Clive as a death battle. But I'm gonna be using Clive for a few death battles actually, or well, not death battles, but versus matchups.
I mean, you can do that, but I'm saving Verso to do with Titus.
That's fine. Clive and Jill smashed, no question. They did it, especially with the added cutscene for the 100% relationship between them. Poor Torgal, man. No, wait. What the hell do you mean 100% relationship? They fucked on a beach. Is that not 100%? Is there more to the companion? Damn it, Kyle. Why didn't you play the game more?
Medical school here, didn't you?
Did you really want to sit there and dedicate more hours to that shit? Because by the time we got there, we were fucking ready to play something else because we were already sick and tired of the story by this third stream.
That's fair. That's fair.
Even those days of toil will one day be treasures to you.
No, it's funny because if you go back and you watch our streams, it goes from me wanting to rep Clive so bad, and then just the descent into hating him as a character.
Then going to school doesn't seem to help with behavior at all.
You might be right about that.
Clive versus Kratos would be fair. No, I would still give that to Clive. Well, actually, does Kratos was just magic null? Because I know there was an argument for it, right? Based on Zeus's Thunderbolt. Oh, I just watched Newman get gangbanged. Oh no, I gotta run away. They're gonna get me next.
Well, if it's any consolation, Tim, unlike Clive, we can confirm that Kratos fucks.
Yeah, because he's a fucking rapist. And I'm gonna keep it.
The point still stands.
I'm gonna keep it a straight buck with you, bro. Atreus looks nothing like Kratos. Atreus looks more like Thor than he does Kratos.
I was gonna say. Wait, what's the timeline between the fight between Faye and Thor and when she meets Kratos?
Thor's son did imply he raped his mom.
Is it possible?
No.
Lady Nadia of House Travis?
Huh?
I seem
Maybe there was a reason why Odin took to him.
would compel of one of the 6 ruling houses.
Nah, they mentioned the beach though, and living together among other things. Clive gets better the more you're around him, though it could have been Stockholm. So as I'm playing 16 again, now that I'm used to Kratos talk about his son, I'm just saying I'm not ugly. Why is he?
Whoa.
Kratos looking at Faye. Faye, you and I don't look like shit, so what's wrong with him?
If you know where the lance was taken, tell us.
To be fair, Atreus does look like. To be fair, Atreus does look more like his mother. You would know.
Same reason we do, right? Because it's dangerous.
Oh,
You reek.
All right, Sparta sent me a DM. What's this?
Oh, I've got an idea. Before
did you see what she said to Leia? That's so uncalled for.
What is your problem? We're working our butts off to save the world, and you think it's funny to stand in our way? You really do stink.
Damn.
What are you, 5? You think you can fill the world with rainbows and kittens just by working hard?
Yeah. Well, we also have family too.
That sweet reek of yours is giving me brain decay. What's your beef with hard work? Zip it, you little pimple, or I'll pop you. Excuse me?
So what was the DM?
He sent me a list of all the most searched video game characters on the hub. So I'll give you the I'll give you the lowdown afterwards. And I don't care if you don't.
No, I was gonna say I don't need that list, but you know.
Yes, like I tell Mangler quite often, you don't get a say in the matter anymore. Though the information has been given to me, it will now be passed.
Time to go to work.
I'll help.
So I was born in the era of chain emails. I don't know if you guys were familiar with chain emails way back in the day, where it would be like, oh, you're cursed unless you pass this on to 15 other people. Were you around for those emails, Kyle, or was that too young? Was that too old? Was that too old for you by that point?
Stay on guard.
They're still around today.
Stay on guard.
Chain letters? Yes, I believe they're called chain letters, but I call them chain emails because, well, I was born in the 21st century. You know, I always wanted to write a letter and actually mail it to someone.
You're actually born. No, you were born in the 20th century. I was born in the 21st.
You're right. Is there anything else in the Ultimania for 16? I'm gonna be honest, guys. I might just take. I don't want to go through each individual page. I really don't.
Why?
Because it's so tedious, and like for Fists of the North Star, at least it was fun. But it's not for 16, because 16 is very clearly meant to be a video game guide and not a lore guide. You know?
It's time you burn to a crisp pyro storm!
I have not. Krail's talking about Neo, my boy. Send it here, I'll translate it. Devil, don't you not have enough time for that? I mean, I'll send you all the pictures if you want. Like, I'll send it to you. I don't mind. But like, aren't you busy taking care of your son? And like, well, the other problems you have?
Finish them off.
There were some interesting things from the book from 16, but I haven't gone through it all yet. I think the next section I'm going to translate is going to be Clive's moves or boss moves. Because I feel like the bosses are going to give me better information.
So do you feel that you've been kind of lied to about his scaling?
Everyone seems to have a different opinion on where Clive scales.
What about him as a character? Have you grown to like him as a character?
Not really.
Seeming when you're held hostage with a series long enough, you begin to like that series.
I haven't quite got there for Clive yet, but yeah, Gojo did nothing wrong. Gojo was a totally good character.
Stay on guard.
No, he's not.
Stay on guard.
I can't wait for the Shinjuku arc movie to expand the fight.
Good job, you.
And I'm gonna take none of it, and I'm gonna fucking clip it all out.
Then you can suck a dick. So, are you ready to get rid of all the Record of Ragnarok statements and, like, feeds for most of the fights in Round 9?
I can only do so much with bandy cards. Like, you understand that bandy card has its limits, right?
You could always use a different software. Well,
Like what? Something to reanimate the fucking scenes itself?
Well, so freaking so Dr. Faust believed Dr. Faust had Clive at 2B.
Like you have to understand that there are certain points where I just have to kind of like eat shit when it comes to like trying to make stuff canon. Like there's only so much I can do.
Yeah. No, because here's the problem. Here's the problem, Devil. Even if you believe the interdimensional rift is perfectly scalable, even if you believe that, there's no size statement for the interdimensional rift. You would have to just believe it's 4D based on the statement of being beyond space and time, which again could just be in reference to the location, or you would just say he's multisolar.
I'm feeling it now.
Possibly multi-galaxy if you really want to be generous.
Go, Tipo. Sharing is caring.
Stay on guard.
Eraserhead versus Mecha Man? I haven't scaled Dispatch to know.
Stay on guard.
I was gonna say, how about you ask somebody who actually scales like My Hero?
Go,
They also use the area in Clive's mind? What do you mean the area in Clive's mind? You think they... Wait, are you telling me they use the Ifrit fight where you're fighting Ifrit in your head?
Damn it.
Is that being used for universe scaling?
What's wrong?
That could not more clearly be a fucking battle in his head.
You're totally fine.
Did I ask you?
Damn, poor Jude. All that power was for a planetary spell. You can tell me a universe maker struggles with the planet. Technically, the spell was to revive.
So,
Does that make
do you
sense?
have any information how he got into 2B?
Nope, he didn't explain it. I'll ask Mang. I'll just ask him next time he pops up if he could send me the reasoning behind it. I don't mind disagreements, but like 2B seems very high up there, unless he's using 14 scaling. Which, if he's using 14 scaling, I'm assuming he uses that for Final Fantasy 15 as well, which at that point 15 would also be 2B, presumably.
All right. Not bad.
There's always room for improvement.
All right.
Although, you know, I do this. Battle for the Vessel? My point still stands. It still wouldn't be universal.
I should warn you.
That's also the fact of, like, we've come to the conclusion, thanks to the Ultimania, there's a good argument to be made that Ultima, while he did make the interdimensional rift, he made it with technology. So he made a mental scape with technology.
I know the argument for 2B and 2A Clive, it's wrong. It uses 14 and assumes Ultima is the creator of Final Fantasy.
And that is...
Why would Ultima be the creator? What the fuck?
Never heard of this passageway.
Is it still usable?
What's the argument for that?
Worm, it's caved in now.
So we can't use it.
Why would Ultima be considered? Ultima didn't even create the fucking planets he visits. What the fuck?
Maxwell.
Oh, that's
I'm
gross.
going to rip that pretty face of yours to pieces.
The best argument you can make is that he made the interdimensional rift, which would give him 2A scaling, if you believe it's the same interdimensional rift, but oh, no.
Jack and Squat. Why do you say stuff like that? That girl has serious issues.
Order Palace. The enemy stronghold.
You would just assume reviving's harder than creating normal things in that world. Those who argued in the comments assume due to him being the creator of crystals and magic as well as the concept of consciousness, as Joshua puts it.
Why did that Agria girl
Yeah,
do
for
such awful things to
16.
me? Is that wretched little urchin actually nobility?
Yes, I do believe that she is the scion of the Travis family. The Travis estate was destroyed by arson a few years ago. Most of the Travis...
They do realize by that argument, you'd literally be arguing
No
that,
wonder she turned out
like,
that way.
How interesting.
Arden would scale above every demon that ever exists in Final Fantasy because the Star Scourge creates demons.
Perhaps she would.
Like, they do understand that, right?
There's also multiple crystals made across multiple games. He's not responsible for all of them. At best, he'd be responsible for the 16 in his fucking game.
You guys.
Oh my word, that's such a dog shit argument. Oh, so apparently I was called a hypocrite for my stance on Bayonetta's immeasurable speed being invalid due to narrative reasons. So I'm gonna have to make a video going over that.
Oh, who said that?
It seems the VSB server to some extent. It could be other Bayonetta scalers, but it seems my position there is considered hypocritical because of DMC.
You can say Daniel.
No, because Daniel doesn't believe I'm a hypocrite about it. Because I explained it to Daniel. It could be Daniel. I haven't been told by name who it was, and I think Daniel would. I think Daniel would just tell me flat out about an issue. See, like I believe there's a possibility these fuckers talk shit about me behind my back, but I also trust them enough to tell me their problems with me up front. Jay, Jay, what the fuck? Also, I'm surprised you're here, Jay. I thought you work around this time. He crash landed on 16's universe to introduce crystals and magic. This is what I've had to deal with him. Oh, I can't forget the reality greater than fiction that the book of 16's verse is Clive outside of it. You really shouldn't, Zim? No. I've known Daniel a long time. If Daniel was going to talk shit about me behind my back, he wouldn't say anything he wouldn't say it in my face. Because I don't mind, like, you guys can talk shit about me, but whatever you say, you better be prepared to say it in my face. It's just that simple. Like, if I call Kyle a cunt and say he's a cunt behind the scenes, I'll call him a cunt to his face. Like, I don't mind honesty, but, like, you can't fucking Don't pretend like everything's fucking chill with me, and then fucking I find out later you're talking mad about shit behind my back. I see. That reality graded and fiction argument is so dog shit when you realize that fucking Joshua wrote the book.
Well, the problem is that there's a good argument that you can make that, well, it does says Joshua Rossfield. It could just be a self-insert book like Dante's Inferno.
No, because I'm gonna give a hot take here. I think the game very clearly implies that Clive resurrected Joshua at the end of the game. And I'm gonna tell you why. Ultima's entire plan was to bring back his dead brothers. Clive, gaining the same power, rewrites reality. This is where I'm a little confused on Ray's, but it's not really confusion with me. It's more Ultima's a fucking loser.
Tell them how you really feel.
The book is the game and Clive's writing it. So Clive outscales it and sees the entire thing as fiction. No. The Phoenix doesn't recover the soul. But Ultima's ultimate spell would. The reason, because you have to understand, you don't burn out just having Aether inside you. Clive did something with that power, and that's why he turned to stone. Because that's how Aether burnout works.
It's been a while since you've been back to Fenmont. Don't you want to visit any of your friends?
Oh, here's where Jude's gonna reveal he has no friends.
Yeah, sure.
Wait, you didn't make any friends while you were here?
I made plenty of friends. It feels like it's been forever since I went to school here.
I don't believe Jude had friends.
Dude, you didn't make friends? I had plenty of friends. Show me them. They're not here. They're sick.
They go to a different school.
They're busy.
Also, Clive doesn't write the book. Joshua does. So what's the logic there? Like the person who's credited with writing the book at the end is Joshua Rossfield, isn't it? Or is it Clive? Oh god, that reality fiction argument is so fucking stupid. Holy fuck. Yeah, he's been getting weaker because Ultima's been tearing him apart, not because of the Aether Ultima has. Ultima's trying to get the fuck out of there because Josh was being a very poor sport about this. Jude, the game didn't create models for them? Oh, I'm sure there are models for his friends. It'll just be NPC models. No, like... Hold on. So, are you guys arguing the position that FF16 story just isn't real and that's all just a book? I really feel like that's not correct. It would go against all of the other... I mean, it would be a first for Final Fantasy, to be fair. Because I don't think any other Final Fantasy game is like that. Joshua is named, however, Clive has used other names before, plus Clive through the side quest states he'd love to write a novel when it's all said and done. You would just assume he told Joshua that, and Joshua's honoring his memory by writing the story of FF16. Because if Clive takes Joshua's name, I feel like that regresses the character. Because like the whole Sid thing was because he didn't really have an identity of his own. If he takes Joshua's name at the end.
The problem with Clive living as well is that goes against the Star of Death that is shown at the end of the game.
He's also already turning the stone by the time we last see him. So even if he chops off his arm, he's going to turn to stone relatively quickly. No, it just makes more sense that Joshua was revived by Clive using Ultima's power, and then he just, like, died afterwards. Joshua knows this, as he's your partner when you go on the side quest for a librarian. No, yeah. Okay, yeah, no. So it just makes more sense for Joshua to be the one who wrote the book, because Joshua knows his brother wanted to do it. And to be clear, Clive does get rid of the Blight at the end of the game. So this is where, so Aether and Magic does have crazy statements. It just sucks that the game doesn't fucking elaborate on fucking anything. I'm gonna be honest, you want what the worst thing about Logos is gonna be? I guarantee you Logos ain't gonna answer half the questions that we're fucking have. I guarantee you it's not even gonna answer half. If I'm lucky, it'll explain the interdimensional rift. If I'm fucking lucky. I have no faith that Logos is going to do anything.
What if it just reiterates what you already know from the Ultimania?
That is exactly what I'm expecting to happen, but hey, I'll take an English version to read through. I don't mind I don't mind paying for that. I will absolutely drop more money if it's an easier way for me to consume.
I don't suppose we could just charge.
Apparently 5 minutes penalty and LOL turned to 11 hours immediately. I'm gonna just play something else in these 2 hours. Probably for the best. Plus the book is wrote to idolize Clive. No, because we don't know what happened. We don't know how the book is written.
You would assume from the perspective that we get, it's written from the perspective of Clive.
Hey now, are you serious? For once, Mila's telling us to be cautious and not charge in.
For the most part.
Do you have a plan?
More of a hunch, actually.
I like Alvin. Alvin's like, the one time Mila says to be chill, you go with the guy who's not being chill. Because I went to sleep yesterday and decided just to quit and not play. That's weird. I wonder if it got reported further. That's a low, Kaizo. Oh, dude. Anyone who actually argues the reality fiction thing, oh, that's so stupid. Because by that logic, anyone who writes a book would scale above the events of their story, and that's just fucking, oh, that's so stupid. That would literally, oh, I can't. That's such a dog shit argument. Holy fuck. Holy fuck, that stupidity is a whole new fucking level. Holy fuck. Man, I'm like low-key a little fucking... Oh, I'm getting a little heated. Oh, I haven't heard an argument that stupid in a long fucking time.
That wasn't too bad.
Oh, okay. That's why you got penalized probably, because you did back-to-back dodges.
Any reinforcements?
Looks clear. But this is the king's house. Shouldn't he have more soldiers?
It could be a trap.
No doubt.
The only argument for the book being ran by Clive is the narration and ending. The ending doesn't support Clive writing the book though. And the narration, what do you mean narration? The narration of the book? It's just written from Clive's perspective. It's Joshua Wait!
Do you think that's why Joshua? Do you think that's why it makes Joshua have to look way better than what he should be?
I was gonna say, what if that's why Clive never gets mad at Joshua or his family? Because Joshua wrote him as an idealized version of his brother, and the real Clive actually had emotions and cussed out his brother.
We got cucked a good version of Clive. Imagine if Logos confirms that.
That would be the funniest thing, where fucking Josh was like, yeah, Clive got
No,
really mad at me when he first met me.
You know what that would mean?
Oh, go on, fuck.
Would that mean that we have to, like, we just couldn't use Clive in general, or we just have to go off what's in the book?
You would just go off what's in the book at that point. Oh... No, we know it idolizes Clive as the boys fight over who's going to betray the older brother while they play the War of the Icons. Yeah, because the older brother is the hero of the story. Joshua's not the hero. Clive is. He's the protagonist. He's a protagonist, all right?
He's trying to be a protagonist.
I will say, I will say, while I haven't warmed up to Clive, or I'm not gonna say I like him. I will say he went from like a 2 to like a 4 for me. Cause like he's just a piece of cardboard. Like there's not really much to hate. Trying to be a hero. Good job, Newen. We're tearing shit up. Good job. Now, what I'm a little confused on is Bahamut scaling to fucking Ramu. Because in order for Ramu to survive Bahamut, he has to be comparable.
Bahamut.
More. Like I said, Bahamut. One more, Newen. We can do one more.
You've literally played the game in English. Never at any point has Final Fantasy ever called it Bahamut.
What is this thing?
I admit I haven't seen it.
I'm pretty sure it's Bahamut.
It's Bahamut. They have never ever called him Bahamut.
No, that's wrong. As far as I know, if we go by versus wiki standards, they still consider reality greater than fiction for low tiers as just a dimension above. It's for the higher tiers. They also argue reality greater than fiction, which is weird. Anyways, going back to what I was talking about. Because in order for Sid to survive, I guess, Bahamut... hang on. In order for Sid to survive that fight, he can't be knocked out of his icon form through combat. Because we've seen that when a stronger icon knocks down a weaker icon, they pass the fuck out. And there's no way Dion was going to let him go when Dion knows he's trying to blow up the crystal. Yeah, because the problem with Sid and Bahamut scaling is that according to Sid, he ran for his life when Bahamut found out, and he also played hide and seek with Bahamut. So Sid didn't want the smoke. But I think that might be due to the fact that Bahamut's honestly one of the better icons in an icon battle, because he can fly around, has god tier range, and he's also insanely mobile. I don't think Sid does well into that matchup. Like that might generally just be like a matchup diff.
I'll protect you.
Newhan, if you end up dying again, we're gonna need a second healer. Actually, no, Newhan, don't swap. I'll swap to Cloak and Dagger.
And that's a wrap.
Skill versus power? No, because I believe Bahamut is like, I do believe he's stronger than some of the other icons.
So sparkly and pretty.
Like if I had to make a tier list, I would put Odin and Bahamut on in the higher tier.
Spirits to grow it into the shape of this giant palace in just 5 years.
This is a single tree? Oh wow, their spirit arts are incredible.
Oh, you guys actually believe me?
No, not at all. We just thought it sounded true.
Isn't that the same thing?
Fuck, Alvin, give the kid a fucking break, man. Damn.
You're proud of yourself, Alvin, bullying a child.
Probably his favorite thing to do. Also, Ultima flinches from Bahamut's attack too, the one Dion does before he dies. What, you mean when he goes super far out there?
Time to go to work.
Don't slack off now.
So, the question here becomes, is how do you scale Ultima's fragments? Or the other Ultimas? Because how do you scale Typhoon? Like, do you just say Typhoon is above the other icons for the most part? Or not? Because if you believe Typhoon is like an upper to high tier icon in terms of scaling, then Ramu absolutely sits among the top tiers and would only lose because they have better like combat options than he does.
This one is mine.
Man, we are getting fucking cooked right now. What's the enemy in black supposed to be? Kyle, what's the enemy in black supposed to be? Odin, Bahamut, and Amped Ifrit as top tiers, then Shiva, Phoenix, Ramu, Leviathan, and Garuda. Oh, I disagree with that scaling. I disagree with that chain.
Watch out!
Especially Leviathan being so low. Well, and what was the cartoonish hurry up music? Square up fight. Square up fight. No. The mini typhoons don't make sense. I hope Logos explains what the fuck the mini typhoons are. Because they don't make sense. Because they shouldn't scale to Typhoon on his own. Because there's only one corpse. And there's only one Ultima anyway. So they have to be fragments of that Ultima's power. What's Logos? Logos is the lore book coming out later next year. It comes out like in March. I'm sorry, New Hit. I'm sorry. We're getting cooked. I'm sorry, New Hit. Also, I assume you would scale Mother Crystals at bare minimum to icons or top tiers of icons if you believe Mother Crystals work that way. Because technically, every person who's gotten a Mother Crystal has become substantially amped by it. So they have to be comparable to the icon they're amping. Yeah, but Logos is also the name of the lore book coming out. A plank or literally scrapping the bottom of a barrel for enemy ideas? Hey, listen, Red Dusk, you try fighting a fucking magical fucking plank. Tell me how that works out for you.
Show our skills. Go, Tipo! Sharing is caring.
Damn. Oh, I'm performing. Bad performance at the very end of the fucking night. That sucks.
Go, Tipo! Sharing is caring. Go, Tipo!
But yeah, I'm so also I'm not too sure because I don't think Ifrit gets all that much stronger. I have to go through the scaling for sure. But I don't think Ifrit as an icon actually gains more AP outside of his amps. And I don't think the willpower amp's really all that like substantiated at the current moment. I'm definitely gonna have to like see if my opinion changes when I finish the game, but like I'm not really seeing. Ooh, damn, I got nuked there. Because here's the problem. According to Ifrit's description, when he fights Phoenix, Bahamut is the best one, Titan is the second best. You know what? Are we talking amped or not amped? Because you coincidentally mentioned every icon that gets amped by a crystal. Oh, well, if we're talking amped, then yeah, fucking, well, actually, ooh, well, so do you think Titan lost could it beat Odin in a fight?
Too big.
Because I was going to say, I think Odin takes Titan lost, but it wouldn't be because of AP, it'd be because of a skill diff at that point. All I'm going to say is that in a straight up 1v1 fight, with any icon, I think Bahamut probably has the best argument for being all of them with no amps. Like, if we're just talking straight vanilla icons, I think Bahamut probably has the best chance of beating every icon in the 1v1. The thing is I do believe Odin and Bahamut sit at the top of the food chain when you don't include amps.
Let's go.
Nah, Ifrit, Bahamut. Hang on. I was revived. Fuck.
Tipo, sharing is caring.
Hang on. I see Devil having an opinion. Ifrit, Bahamut, Phoenix, Odin, Shiva, Leviathan, Ramu, Titan, Garuda. Nah, fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. I don't believe Phoenix is that high. Nah, fuck out of here. Bro, you literally saw Phoenix get his ass beat by Ifrit at the start of the game. Sid literally looked at fucking Bahamut, or no, fucking Ifrit and was like, fucking done. Alright, watch the DMC scaling response video. I agree with your points except one point. Alright, Kaiser, what don't you believe with? Well, what are you talking about specifically?
Go, Tipo. Sharing is caring.
I would 100% argue Ramu fucking takes Phoenix in a fight. The only reason Phoenix would win is because fucking Sid's already fucking dying from old age.
Sharing is caring. Go, Tipo.
If we were to unironically go young Sid versus Joshua, I have no reason to believe that Joshua would win that fight. I have no reason to believe that. Best argument you can make for Sid, for Joshua you can make, is that he would be a pain in the ass for Ramu to fight because he can fly around and shit. Best argument. If for Untamed and Unpiloted, also says dying from EA. If for Untamed wouldn't matter, it would still scale the base to Ifrit. It would still, that's just Ifrit. I understand you personally don't scale DMC to Outer, but saying anyone scales him to tier 1 can't scale seems a little off if they debate and provide evidence. Okay, sure. So let me explain our position here a little more clearly.
Ready when you are.
I know all the evidence you could argue for Outer DMC, because I've seen it over the years. But the problem is that every argument for Outer DMC requires a very charitably high interpretation of statements. So for me personally, I would believe that anyone who can scale properly would say, you know what? This is kind of iffy, so we're not going to go there. It's a very powerful playing devil. Alright, new hints, are we done? Hang on. Alright, have a nice night, new hint. Good job on the drawing. Alright, so the most searched video game characters on Pornhub were Tifa at the highest, followed by Lara Croft, followed by Chun-Li, followed by Diva, followed by Ada Wong, followed by Lady Demetrius from Resident Evil, the tall lady, followed by 2B from Nier Automata, apparently she's new, followed by Jinx from League of Legends, followed by Widowmaker from Overwatch, followed by Ruby from Fortnite. I don't know if that's a character from Fortnite or if that's like Ruby Rooster Teeth. Followed by Kiriko and Mercy from Overwatch, followed by Jill Valentine. Oh, Jill's actually pretty high. Followed by Slime from Genshin Impact and Raiden Shogun from Genshin Impact. Followed by Freya from God of War. Who the fuck searches Freya? Followed by Jet from Valorant. Followed by Cammy from Street Fighter.
Sorry, Tom. I love how that one gets applause just to get shit on.
Followed by Panam from Cyberpunk. Followed by Ashley from Resident Evil. Followed by Nero from Devil May Cry. followed by Hu Tao from Genshin Impact, followed by Katana from Mortal Kombat, and ending it with Samus from Metroid. The fact that no character is from Star Rail is a crime against humanity. Oh, that's funny. Anyways, what was I? Joshua fights Bahamut while dodging attacks and lasers. Guys, I'm going to tell you right now, none of the characters speed blitz each other. However, the IRC, the position specifically is that it's a possibly outlier, but in a fight it's not useful because Virgil will eventually reach that position while still starting at 5D. Okay, if you're positioned that it might be possible, that's fine. But a lot of people... Dude, Star Rail is not a trash game. Eat a dick. Eat a dick. No fucking taste. No fucking taste. I will not accept this herd of slander.
He means the adult form, by the way, not the little automaton child version.
He's correct. He is correct. Virgil 6D, literally a trash can. Bro, don't disrespect my fucking trash can. Hold up a minute. Hold up a minute. You gonna talk shit about trash can? I know you're not disrespecting our trash cans. I know that's not what you're doing right now. I know you wouldn't make that mistake. So, he doesn't start at it, or at least that's what Mangler argued, no. I got the B. So, what about the most searched anime characters? I didn't look that up. This was just sent to me by someone. I'm over here busting out 16 right now because I gotta continue doing site. I got.
Oh,
when do you get
that's not the right turn of phrase to use.
What do you mean?
I'm just here busting one out. Just.
You proud of yourself for that? Devil, when do you get Clive's white chocobo? Do you get that after Sid dies or before?
You can get that whenever. It's a fucking side quest.
Well, the problem is that, like, side quests expire depending on the area. It's after? Okay, then I'm just gonna continue the game. I don't feel like doing these side quests if I'm not getting the the chocobo right now. I don't care then. I'm after falling withering to hear this. Well, that's you showing up at the wrong time. We were having a totally normal conversation about 16 this whole time. Like, I already see the argument was that he's eventually transferring dimensions, but he doesn't start above. Yeah, that's a we. That's a we.
Wait, are you speaking French? Maybe you've got a tiny mouse in your pocket. I wasn't having this conversation with you.
We were all having this conversation. Did he have a stroke? I did not have a stroke. You get after Clive becomes Sid? Okay, thank you. I'll continue. Alright, so I'm currently... And just so you all know, I'm not lying. I am playing Final Fantasy 16 in the background. Just so you all know, I'm not lying. Let no one say I don't do my research firsthand. Ambrosia, yes, I mean Ambrosia. Or Ambrosia. Then why are we watching it?
Go, Chiba! Sharing is caring.
Yes.
If you want to watch 16, we've got an entire group of streams where I've gone over the game. You can go watch those on the channel. His channel, not mine. We streamed them on this channel.
It's also because I'm skipping a lot of cutscenes. I like how Sid tries to bullshit his way out of being terrible with shortcuts.
I have no weakness.
You sure about that?
How so?
Oh, just saying.
I really wish the DLCs would have expanded Sid's character more and had Sid, Clive, and Jill be more of a party. Because they are very fun together. You have Clive being the stick in the mud, Sid being the fucking guy who just causes all the problems. And then fucking you just
And
have
Jill's just
fucking
there.
Jill enjoying it.
It appears some rats have snuck into the palace. They should.
Don't you have to watch cutscenes to power
Who
scale?
are these vermin?
You do, but I can just watch the cutscenes on YouTube a lot faster than playing the game. Does that make sense?
So you've arrived, Maxwell, and looking much more spry than
Also,
I
he
expected after your
he knows most of them anyway, because again, we've already streamed the game.
At least the combat is fun in it. Sometimes.
Obliterate those northern savages as soon as
So I've already seen all the cutscenes for
the problem
16.
with 16, the problem with the combat for 16 is that it wants to be a hack and slash so fucking bad, but Square Enix can't let go of thinking that it's a fucking RPG.
against your master.
So it just holds it back, so it feels like a lukewarm fucking hack and slash.
There is no other.
I'm willing to forgive such insolence.
Also, if Virgil reaches it, it'd be a very low level because of the Clivefont's reality, graded fiction, and everything else.
You had the potential to be a great king, but now I see you've become unworthy of the throne.
No one in this world is more worthy to sit
You know, I was speaking to Zim. Jesus.
You still don't get it, do you? You lack the qualities needed to govern humanity.
Foolish girl. A king only needs one quality, birthright. He is born into his power.
So he can sacrifice his own people?
Of course. Again, that is my birthright. Now I'll extend my influence over the spirit realm as well.
You will control no one. No man and no spirit either.
At least I'll stream. Well, apparently Devil's offering to stream.
Maxwell's impudence rubbed off on you as well.
Feeding statements you'll need so you don't have to rewatch all of them and find it again. It's brutal in 20 plus hours to skim through for a statement. Still, I find Clive's. Now I need Joshua's.
Idea at all?
Jude, please.
You people think peace is some sort of right. You are mistaken. Peace is a luxury, not a right. Surrender yourselves into my service. That is your duty as my subjects.
What are your thoughts on that,
You are
Zim?
beyond salvation.
I'm through wasting my time with you.
I have plenty of free time when I'm working on my book, so I can just listen to the cutscenes later on and like save any statements from the cutscenes. But I have to get through the core game. I don't skip all cutscenes, but like there are plenty of cutscenes that have no power scaling relevancy whatsoever. I know a good chunk of them don't matter.
Absorbed by the lance of Kresnik.
So,
Once
Yeah.
I believed.
what are your thoughts on the statement that
friends who traveled along the
freedom is a
same
luxury,
path of
not a
life.
right?
However, now it seems we've reached our journey's end.
How much oil do they have?
Life must be convenient. But your beliefs have become a royal pain to all of us. They're just illusions of grandeur.
I can't believe that someone like this could be our king. It's time someone knocks some sense in you. Jude and Mila and everyone. I have to protect my friends. Up with his head! Up with his head!
Damn, she is bloodthirsty.
Stop to your ambitions. And
Code Mate 2 is doing pretty good.
that would be us.
The Sema clan for Dynasty Warriors would kill Scar out the bat.
Yourself, Noctigal.
Alright, so...
Now I shall show you the power that will unite Riza and Maxia. If you wish to fall from grace,
Kyle, did you play more of Code Vein?
be by my hand.
Are you capable of such when your spear
No.
is dulled?
This spear is granted
I'm just knowing the
authority and
Souls-like
resolve to
games.
this country now and forever.
We shall see, old friend.
But enough talk. There is no greater language than that of war. Have at you.
Very well, so be it. It all ends here.
Indeed.
I will say I'm not the biggest fan of how like some boss fights feel in 16. They feel very spongy.
Oh, you mean like how you're just fucking there forever?
Yeah. And like I'm leveling myself up and everything, so it's like I shouldn't be having this problem. But some of these bosses, oh, they take a minute. And they're not even like main bosses; they're like side bosses.
Savage roar! Savage roar!
Strike! Final Fury!
The story is awesome for it. Seems kind of average people who get in a position of power only could tile name Bertha as the reason what's wrong with the world. Valid criticism to have. The story is awesome for it. Scaling me, meh, but it's a good story. What icons you have, I'll send you a build later to get by a lot quicker. Devil, I'm still at the beginning of the game, so I doubt builds are going to matter for me right now. I haven't even... Like, I'm about to lose Sid, or I'm about to fight...
Builds don't matter in general. It's not a game that has build. You just get the next item that's better.
No, I believe there's some build paths somewhere.
No, it doesn't have fucking builds. The game is literally RPG in name only.
It's time you know your place. Oh, heaven or earth shall contain me. Demon's lance.
Follow me.
I'm right here with
No
you.
builds matter. What are you on about?
The guard's down.
Oh, I love that this boss got a second health bar.
Stay on guard.
Oh, Gabe, how did you know that's what I wanted? Just a second health bar with this boss. How did you know?
What the fuck?
Also, magic just
How
feels
the hell
like...
did I change? How the hell did I change characters?
Maybe he knocks you out of it?
No, like my TV went funny, and then I was trying to pause, and then I'm now suddenly playing as fucking Mila and not Jude.
It's time you know your place. It's over.
What are you playing on? I'm playing on Steam.
Go, Tipo! Sharing is caring.
Hellfire.
Okay, so back to Judith. Certain moves do more for
Sharing is
combos.
caring.
I'll help you if you fall.
Also, that fucking precision dodge does not do everything people crack it up to be. If you are in motion, precision dodge will not let you hit the target. So if Clyde precision dodges Dante's Stinger, like that battle was probably insinuating, he wouldn't be able to hit him anyways, because he was in motion.
Time to go to work.
It's time you know your place.
Did you put on the Dante mod? I did not put on Dante mod. I'm literally just playing the game vanilla.
All you have lost. I request that you stand down.
He is, as the kids say, dogging it.
Oh! You fools, if you kill me, then you will be unwittingly handing Rashigal over to Gaius.
I'm sorry, King, but my name is Reg.
For your crime.
It's short for Regicide.
With the Lance of Kresnik, I shall have absolute power.
That's enough.
Okay, finally got him. Kong is has some class. Darius sounded like he was Artorias.
Destroy the world as we know it.
So I'm playing lifted. I'm playing the first Ratchet and Clank. Nice.
Mila, wait! This man is Rowan's friend, so Rowan should handle it.
Noctigal, a country without its king is doomed to chaos. You have turned away from the responsibility you must bear. We have both turned away. King Noctigal. Let us build a new future for Rashagol together.
You mean you would bear the burden of my crimes as well?
It's of no consequence.
Rowan. Do it.
Yes, Master.
Oh!
Or the Kingsman, listen, you don't want to take the worst interpretation of that energy scan. I don't see Clive ever getting Dante at that point.
Who is it? Who's there?
No, they must be after.
Alvin, did you betray us again?
It's of Kresnik.
Did you just see what happened?
Don't worry
Yeah.
about me. We must hurry.
Ifrit should have limit break up to 4. Use Willow of Wisp. Grab Phoenix Flames of Rebirth for group clears. And use Ifrit Flame Dash 2. Use Garuda Whirlwind and Claws to shred break quickly. So right now my build is hang on. Right now I have Phoenix Shift, Flames of Rebirth, Rising Flames, and for Garuda I have Deadly Embrace, Gouge, and Wicked Wheel. Where's the body? It's frozen. Kyle, you gonna look at that
It
team?
must be awful to lose a friend. Poor Rowan.
If I'm not moving or if I pause, just assume my TV is doing something weird and I'm waiting for the signal to come back.
Battle gave Noctigol and I a chance to understand each other again. We have walked different paths, but it was good to remember a time when we called each other friend. I have no regrets whatsoever.
I see. Then there is nothing further for me to say.
Do you think that King Noctigal felt the same way?
For Owen's sake, I sure hope so.
Yes, I do believe he did. Thank you.
Well, considering Alvin killed him, Alvin's gonna... How many times is Alvin gonna betray you guys?
You think the rest of the party needs an update after killing a king?
No. After this is done, then we will update their appearance. After you leave the fight. It wouldn't make sense for them to change your attire now. Essentially, care package him in DMs. Nah, respec it. So, what are you suggesting I get, Devil? Oh, I forgot Clive actually has moves. Wow, I actually completely forgot Clive has fucking, like, attacks. Damn. I haven't leveled up any of these. It's funny, I saw on the Ghost Rider thread say that base form Dante and Sanity is comparable to Johnny Blaze and Zeratos, because I'm pretty sure Johnny Blaze is 3D, while Dante and Sanity are the same dimensionality. Comparable in terms of character, sure, but not in terms of power.
Okay, so here's the problem with dimensionality that we have to address. And I think we should probably, like, either do a short or a video on this, like, definitely, which is, like, just because you sit somewhere dimensionally does not mean you're above, like, you can have a 3D character be multiversal, and they can still fuck with, like, a 5D character. Being 5D doesn't grant you any sort of scaling, it just means you exist on this level. Because I think we've had this discussion before, haven't we?
Sometimes. Damn it, Sid!
We're too late.
Oh, I'm just gonna do it.
That sure is good DPS, like Batman, for example. So dimensionality is supposed to work when you can't affect someone above. That's how most power scalers take it. But technically, Kyle is right. There are plenty of examples where that's not the case. It's kind of been one of the main criticisms people have had about power scaling is how dimensionality is treated among power scalers. It's also kind of why Mangler always goes out of his way to say you have to provide evidence to explain a lot of this stuff. Jay sent me something. Jay, what is this? Jay, are you asking me to mod my 16 game? Jay, are you asking me to be unwholesome and play a modded version of 16? Dude, they have an infinite XP mod? I can't good taste let you suffer like that? That's wild. Are you saying one of the best parts about Clive's character is his outfit? He looks mid. It's literally like one of the best parts about his outfit. It's literally one of the best parts about him, but fuck, I mean, fuck me, I guess.
I've returned.
Welcome back. I am gonna have to do side quests. I am gonna have to do side quests for sure. That's another reason I'm not really streaming the game, because like I'm gonna be doing a lot of side quests. Whereas when Kyle streamed it, it was like straightforward through the campaign.
Even though a lot of the campaign felt like side missions anyway. Let's be very clear. The main story did have quite a few filler missions in it.
I don't think base Johnny has 8 destructive feats on the same level as Erathos. Are you sure? Base Johnny's got some weird skill in his comics went on. At least DSD can actually hurt Garuda like that. I will stream this and give you a combo rundown.
Figure it out. Who could have fired those arrows that killed Noctigal?
I have no idea, but for an instant, I sensed a strength that was equal to the power of a great spirit.
Well, it's definitely not your pals, since they're trapped in the Lance. Wasn't there also talk about a great spirit-like presence in the attack on Himmel?
There are two possibilities. Either the enemy has found a way to control the Four, or there are other great spirits of which I am not aware.
So we're going to end up fighting a great spirit either way. Wonderful.
Then again, I could be wrong. I would be surprised if Aunt May has some crazy scaling knowing Marvel. Those weren't arrows, those were icicles.
My stomach seems to be empty again. When do we eat?
Dude, is she already hungry?
Good performance, but terrible fuel efficiency.
Has it even been a whole day since you guys last ate?
No, she's just a fucking black hole. God, must be like fucking Mangler. Eats whatever I want without gaining any weight and cause it a problem.
I will say I am glad I got the Flames of Rebirth for Phoenix, because that has made some sections go by so much faster. What feat specifically are you referring to? Oh no, I'm just saying in general. Like fucking, I could see that, because there are some ridiculous scalings for characters across Marvel's history.
Halt! Identify yourselves.
Uh-oh. This ain't good.
Hey, hold on. Aren't you Chief Hilbert?
That is correct.
I have a message. Let me through.
What is it?
Is Ronald's Capcom canon? No.
The enemy force is said to exceed 50,000 men.
The war. It started.
Oh, anime.
Oh, what the fuck? I'd actually prefer a girl with an appetite. No fun taking her to a restaurant. She'll eat 2 bites and it's done. That's fair.
Forward to victory. Forward to victory! Forward to victory!
Why are you guys talking like you guys are gonna win this fight?
Forward to victory! Prepare to attack! Prepare to attack! Forward to victory! Forward to victory! Prepare to attack! Forward to victory!
Gyarados is broken though.
Prepare to attack!
Lieutenant John on his own can at least go toe-to-toe where Hulk, although weaker. Gyarados spared Hulk and Hulk was scared of him. What game even is this? This is Tails, which one is this one? Zillia?
Yes.
Well, Kyle, how does it feel knowing you failed?
50,000?
Now millions of people are gonna die.
No, they're coming from north of Finmont. They're in Fezabel Marsh.
Impossible. How do they intend to march across such impassable terrain? The spirit climbs have stopped shifting.
Chief Ilbert, we are unable to decipher their method of transportation.
This is bad, isn't it? All our soldiers are concentrated in Fort Gandala and at sea.
Coral, while razor sharp, is also painfully brittle, which is why its use in all but the most primitive of weapons is almost unheard of. This sword of unknown provenance, however, is possessed by a remarkable rigidity while maintaining an edge that rivals that of Odin's blade. A random sword in 16 has a statement of rivaling Odin's blade. What the fuck?
Gilland is up to something.
Whatever it is.
Sounds like you don't like that too much.
Actually insane. The Coral Blade, yeah. Actually insane that the Coral Blade has that. I'm also not... So technically, the guidebook does say that the icons, like, that the dominants are superhuman. But watching him take multiple fucking kicks to break open a steel door is kind of funny. I'm not gonna use it for scaling though.
Enough to make a crossing possible, but spirit climb changes have been thrown off kilter. The marsh flow should remain active.
What's this marsh flow?
The marsh's many bodies of water are linked together.
Oh, that's insane.
Underground channels. If you were to fall into one,
That is so stupid. I don't think... Told you weapons are magical for a few of them. So the Coral Blade does not state it is magical, but you would assume it is magical because it's not breaking on impact. But this one is more of that one. Apparently gameplay is viable. Don't say that. Don't say that. I am not going to be a fucking douche and say that Clive struggling to open a fucking iron bar door is going to be used as an anti-feat. I'm not going to be a dick like that. I don't like that. That's stupid.
You don't like that we use that for Kratos?
Well, I don't personally use that for Kratos, personally. I make a joke about it, but I don't use that for Kratos. Okay, I made it to the crystal area.
even great warriors can't fight on an empty stomach. Of course,
Not you too.
They're very effective when they're drowsy after a big meal.
We're about to go in the war, and all you people want is to eat.
That's fair.
They'll get sick.
Alright, I don't want to skip this cutscene because I believe there is statements about Sid fighting Bahamut. Wait, you don't mean... my little game of hide and seek with Bahamut ended here at a tragic cost to this remarkable architecture. Don't blame me, he started it. And then Sid says that he walked, you should try it, as a way of brushing off the question. So, the issue is that in order for Sid to survive the fight against Bahamut, even if you believe that, like, Bahamut's way stronger than him, that means he didn't get knocked out of his icon form by force. Which means that he was able to survive Bahamut's attacks. Dante says ocean pressure or something like that would be too much. If he undid it, it's not an anti-feed or whatnot. Tis a joke. Zoo from Dynasty Warriors is impossible to continue fighting on an empty stomach. I mean, like, you're not supposed to fight on an empty stomach. Like if you ever have a military, like, battalion at your command, you obviously want to feed them. But, like, guys... I really wish Sid got his own story, or like some sort of lore book, or like just like a short story about his adventures before the events of the game.
I'm so hungry I can't go on. Jude, make me some.
Sid needed a DLC.
Dude, shut up.
Imagine how cool the DLCs would have been is instead of playing as Clive, you played as fucking Sid and fucking Jill.
Anyone else.
DLCs. 16 is going to be a game that I think will go down as had a lot of potential, but failed to even capture a good fraction of what it could have been. Because, like, FF15 has its flaws, and it could have been a lot better if they had actually completed the whole content. But most of FF15's already in FF15. I can't say the same for 16. Yeah, Sid and Benedicta would have absolutely benefited from a DLC prior to fucking the events of the game. 100%. 100%. Missed opportunity for fucking days. I just can't get over it. There's a sword that's stated to rival the sharpness of Odin's blade. That's so dog shit. And you know what the worst part is? I found it in the fucking mines. I didn't even fucking find it in like a dungeon, you know?
Like you got a little bit of an issue with it.
Just a tad bit, yeah.
Sounds very unappreciative.
That's not all. Wait till you get Ragnarok. Well, Ragnarok's always a bullshit weapon in fucking all Final Fantasy games, so that would just be like Ragnarok being Ragnarok. Can I just say I kind of wish 16 had a block button? I think you actually complained about that when you were playing this game.
Yeah. Well, it kind of does. It's called fucking Python. It's one of these powers.
I read a book about recent human history while I was convalescing in Iran.
You read it in a book? Guess Jude's not the only honor student.
The book confirmed my theory. Humans haven't changed one bit since ancient times.
And I suppose your impression of ancient times also comes from a book.
Did you say something?
Oh, I just said that as long as humans never change, we mercenaries will never go hungry.
Tying his block? Nope, there's an underwater gate. I thought you were talking about the door. It does. Probably has higher P and DC. I don't know if it's just an anti-feat. What are you referring to, Kaizo?
Oh, that's some fine staffmanship.
I'm still learning. I won't quit training till it's an extension of my body.
Your dedication to your art is admirable. It puts mine to shame.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Now don't get all psyched up just because she praised you.
Whatever, I'm psyched. Yeah! Ow! My head.
See? What did I just tell you?
No, it really hurts.
You'll be fine. Here, I'll take care of it for you.
Leia truly handles her staff well. But Jude handles Leia even better.
Ooh. There's no bad Titan moves? You'll want one move from 2, Rampage your Fist. About the ocean pressure being too much, maybe higher attack potency and destructive capacity. Holy shit, is that a dragon? Quick, Clive! Use Ifrit!
Looks like ominous clouds are gathering up.
And my old bones tell me it will be a heavy rain indeed.
Why didn't this game just let you prime whenever you wanted? Let me fucking fight fucking small enemies with Ifrit, coward.
It'd be quite the visual.
This game when the player wants to have fun with the fucking tools they've been given. No, thank you. Because if it's too big, excuses, just make them smaller. Or, no, fuck that, let them cover up the fucking screen.
No, that's not even an excuse, because you usually fight in the overworld, and on top of that, when you fight Ifrit, you almost come up to his knee.
I will say though, I think I am a little more sold on Clive having some degree of superhuman strength outside of like the icon form. I always found it weird that Clive was so weak physically, but it seems I just didn't get to see the correct fucking scans.
Just like that, we're at war?
Yes. And with tens of thousands of soldiers on either side, it looks to be a massive one.
I see a comment there, but I can't respond to it right now, damn it.
You know, you can pause.
Oh, that's a good point. Akima, Vegito, and Goku can't live with 1,000 tons, but they're continental AP. For my build, there's bad Titan moves. It's offensive as hell. Use Titan Parry move for the JoJo reference. Use Charge Shot on the Shiva Ice Crystal and Stinger in the Garuda Uprising. Oh, Majin T and Urizen is 27 feet tall, and that's their base side without dimensional shape. They are the same height because Dante can size to him. You know, I'm kind of surprised Bahamut doesn't show up to fight us when we're invading his fucking territory for his crystal. But I guess he's not here right now, technically, because his dad's too busy fucking a girl, what, fucking 30 years younger than him? Man, you really gotta feel bad for Dion that his dad just kept thinking with his fucking dick the whole time. Poor Dion, he did not deserve that.
What do you mean, the pure fact that you basically lost the throne to somebody that, like, alright, shouldn't even be sitting on the throne if they were to look at it, like, seriously?
Yeah, because he would be the firstborn eldest.
He would literally be second, and Dion would still be the crowned prince.
Especially because Dion's a fucking icon. Like, what the fuck was his... Like, I know his dad was being, like, manipulated, but fuck me, dude. Like... At some point, even, like, you guys here is a problem here. His dad's under Ultima's influence. Yeah, but Ultima's influence, as we've seen, requires the person to be susceptible to the influence. Does that make sense?
Also, like, even if the king was like, I want this child to rule the kingdom. It's like, okay, then you have to run it by the other noblemen as well.
Oh, I'm assuming they're just gonna gloss over how noblemen work, because that's always something fantasy always overlooks, is how kings actually operated with their respective groups. The whole 16 loses to mind manipulation.
They lose to emotional manipulation.
Yeah, but Majin Dante's need to be bigger than him, so you can just size him up and he's stronger. Look, I'm just saying they could have let you prime in the overworld for your fucking random fights. You didn't have to be locked to a few areas to prime. That's my position on that one. To say otherwise is to assume that, like, the creators of 16 just didn't have the fucking talent to do it, and I don't believe that. I guess I don't believe that to be the case. I feel like that'd be a little silly.
Identify yourselves. State your names, ranks, and divisions.
I am Rowan Ilbert, Chief of Staff, Rashagal Army.
The Ilbert? As in the conductor?
Correct. I wish to be briefed at once regarding our troop strength and deployment.
Yes, sir. Please proceed.
This table creates a tactical diagram of the battle by reading signals from the soldiers' lilium orbs.
Hey, how come this one looks different?
That division is taking part in a special operation being led by the Deputy Chief of Staff himself. Agria of the Chimeriad attempted to block them, but it appears they broke through.
Gillen's operation?
Yes. He should arrive at the operation site a little after 1300 hours.
Joshua's dying from it and being ripped apart from it. I have scans of Bahamut and the summons being susceptible to mind, though. No, they are susceptible to mind manipulation. No one's saying they're not.
To concentrate as many troops as possible around that site when the operation commences.
With this route, his destination must be here, correct?
Yes, sir.
Everyone in that game is a mentally unstable child.
Yeah, like, literally anyone with more stable fucking...
Yes. No doubt he has plans to use the Lance of Crescent.
Anyone who has, like, a stable fucking mindset would probably not be affected by Ultima's fucking mind manipulation.
I don't know. I hope so.
And to be fair, some of the characters were literally hit at their lowest point. Like, Hugo was manipulated after the love of his life was fucking beheaded and sent to him.
We figured that would be enough to stop anyone from using it.
Nevertheless, it has been deployed, and they are likely readying it for use. That can only mean one thing.
They may have created a new key.
How is the Azul army marching across the marshes? I don't believe Renome ever arrived.
Are you familiar with the boost?
Also, I also think there are people who think DBS is planet level, and that's fair because Dragon Ball is inconsistent. Yeah, but I think Uni is fine.
Quit staring at me like that! I hate being
What's that?
The
Fine,
enemy
Black
is
Blood.
using them to amplify their mana output and alter the spirit climb in their immediate area.
In other
What's it about
words,
Uni?
They use mana to summon vast amounts of earth.
Dragon
to
Ball.
Force the spirit climb into Renome. They've
Oh,
actually changed
yeah.
the seasons. Brilliant strategy. One only Wingle could have conceived.
How has Rashagal responded?
We too have boosters.
So you issued one to every soldier, and assigned one man in every squad with the job of altering the spirit climb.
Yes, sir. Exactly as you said.
That sounds like a job for us, Elise.
No, this is Rowan's turf. He's an expert in the use of earth arts.
We have no time. We must intercept Gillen's division. Might I borrow one of your spare boosters?
Chief Ilbert, there's one thing I should mention about the boosters. We keep hearing rumors that their use leads to a serious side effect.
Which is?
They say prolonged use saps your strength.
You mean it leeches away your very life?
The severity of this effect seems to vary wildly among those afflicted. Just to be safe, I suggest you avoid using the booster for long periods.
Honestly, I really hope 16 gets a story with Sid later on. I feel like it's such a missed opportunity to not talk about what Sid did prior to the events of 16. Such a missed opportunity. I know I said it earlier, but like, I'm getting close to where Sid passes from the game, and I'm like, damn, you were probably the best character.
Alvin?
Alvin, are you betraying us again?
You sure you want to be standing out there in the rain?
Wait, what? But I swear I heard you from over here.
Say what? You hit your head or something?
Making up lies again?
Jeez, Elise, give me a break.
I'll give you a break, all right? You big fat liar!
You ready to string me up too?
Come now. Given the circumstances, it's only natural for us to become suspicious when you wander off on your own.
Just stick close to us from now on.
Seriously, promise us.
Fine, fine.
They were one of their most in-depth characters at the start of the game. Yeah, but then they spend the rest of the game just assuming you're going to be fucking chill with it, which I guess most people were, so. Frieza's technically dead for 10 years between DBZ and Granola, so the return SAT just unlocked his natural land power. If you remain alive, we have no evidence he can train 20 years.
From there, they can snare the entire enemy army while they're all gathered together.
What's going on with the argument from Fraser?
What is ROSAT? Kaizo, is that return of, like, could you answer that abbreviation for me? I'm sorry.
What, hang on, what was?
ROSAT. Room of Space and Time. Okay, thank you.
I had always thought him a talentless lickspittle who won his position by flattering Noctigal. But it may be time to reassess that opinion.
I see. So your argument... Well, he didn't have the Room of Space and Time, though.
No, if we're talking about Frieza, what we're told is that Frieza never trained in his life. And the one time that he did train, he was able to eclipse the Saiyans by basically getting a power boost. Which is stupid, because imagine if he had like a work drive, he never would have lost.
I always love that scene where Sid is like, we're gonna need a bigger sword to break the crystal, and Clive actually tries to hand him his sword. Assuming Sid didn't die, I guarantee you he only had a couple primes left before he was dead.
Well, he was coughing too, wasn't he?
Well, yeah, by the time you run into Sid, every time he primes, he's basically getting fucked. Oh, Van. Van, are you coming home tonight or not? To be fair, the logic Sid had for destroying the mother crystals is incredibly valid. Oh, you mean the black form. Yes, the black form was something akin to the Room of Space and Time. Yeah, Sid gets sniped by fucking Typhoon. Although Clive does see Typhoon doing something. Yeah, the Warden of Thunder, whose power most lately awakened within Sid. The icon is known the realm over as a symbol of judgment, no doubt inspired by its sage mane and the scepter with which it summons its Levine bolts. Folklore has it that not only are dominants of Ramu blessed with the command of lightning, they are also granted a deeper understanding of the true nature of the world. Yep. I'll say you should probably save right now, yeah. Because, oh, side effects?
We have to fight hard for everyone's sake. We can do it!
Are you feeling well?
Huh? Why do you ask? At your age, you should be worrying about yourself.
Oh, it's nothing important. But if your health changes, please tell me right away.
What he probably means is, if you gotta pee, do it before the war breaks out.
I'm fine. Mind your own bladder.
Well, certainly no sign of side effects yet.
I don't know if you're paying attention, but that's basically in reference to the fact that T-Power is a booster and boosters have side effects.
Yes. I actually forgot that Typhoon wasn't strong enough to fight off Sid's fucking spear. So it gets shoved back in and then stuck for half of the boss fight in one spot because it can't break Sid's spear. It could just be if or whenever you want, then they would justify him not being affected by the Stone Curse. No, because Icons can prime, or Dominants can prime with relative ease. The only reason Sid struggles with priming is because Sid's old. Like, Sid is an old man playing a young man's game. I ever tell you about the glass situation I had with the fucking Typhoon, or no?
I don't believe so.
So when Sid traps Typhoon with his spear, the back, here, I'm gonna send you the picture. The back of Typhoon literally looks, and I'll show it to chat too. Typhoon's back literally looks like Sid broke glass. And as far as I know, Sid doesn't have that kind of power, unless this is like the example we use to say he has that power. But that is by far the weirdest image of the interdimensional rift.
Well, you're also at the point where he sucks Clive's consciousness in, so how do you want to take it?
Well, that's why I'm saying, like, it's just such a weird visual. Hang on. Flames Robert, go. Did we wipe? Oh, good. That was a wipe. Sid is becoming stone when we meet him. Devil, do you have a scan or a picture for that? Because I don't recall you ever seeing Sid's arm. Oh, trash. What a fucker. Hang on, fucking try and get over here. Yeah, I know it's a bad attack right now. Give me a second. Oh, fuck you. Oh, fucking everywhere these fucking things. Bullshit, I was not in that range. Alright, but at any rate. Hang on. Anyways, can you rename the reacting DC power scale video reacting to Kairo's nerd out being bad power scaling Dante reference video? You paying the usual fee for that one? Because that's gonna cause problems, and I don't want to change the title if it's gonna cause problems if I'm not getting paid for it. Like, I'm trying. Look, if you pay for it, I'll change it. But I'm just telling you, personally, I'm trying to not cause problems with that guy anymore because very clearly he was not ready for the smoke.
Why is that your problem?
Well, I just feel bad fucking like, because if it was just me and him, that would be fine. But there are so many DMC scalers now that a lot of people just jumped on him. This
Why is that your problem?
Fuck, Kyle, when you're right, you're right.
wet. Tipo swelling from all the moisture.
I will say the semi-priming form actually is dog shit, but it's not. I mean, like, it's better than nothing. But like, I kind of thought it was gonna be a little cooler. I'm not gonna lie. I thought like the cooldowns would be reduced on your abilities and shit, you know. But no,
You sure
no.
do sweat the little things. I'm surprised you could handle being a tactician.
It is a tactician's duty to consider and prepare for every possible complication. Momentary oversights bring enduring wounds.
But isn't it also true that a moment's hesitation can lead to a lifetime of regret?
It is, which is why a leader must make snap decisions without hesitation.
Then I shall make the call. We will continue to eat the provisions until 2 months past the expiration.
Whoa, Mila, chill out!
You must love that about her. The fact that she can cut through all your worries in an instant.
Are we talking about the way I feel about her or the way you do?
I really wish this was a game that confirmed Jude and Mila. I don't know why. I like them.
Look, personally, when it comes to food, as long as there's no mold, you're good to
Jude,
go.
your clothes are torn. Please hold still for a moment. Be done in just a jiffy here.
Wow, as good as new. Thanks.
Nice job. Those are Jude's best clothes, you know. He spent days fretting over exactly what to get. He bought them for his move to Fenmont.
Berserker
because he
reads the
was
Center Prime
terrified he'd look
infinitely.
like a
You become
country
second prime
bumpkin.
after next is reacting to Death Battle, reacting Action Yugi. Death Battle get this one wrong
Go
too.
right ahead. Blab all my
Why do you
secrets.
want to change that one? Send these to me on Discord, by the way. Don't send them to me here. Send them to me on Discord with the
You get to be
titles.
so good at sewing anyway.
I learned it when I was in the military. Originally, it was just so I could sew up the lips of any of my men who leaked vital information.
Damn, Rowan!
After that, I took up needlepoint as a hobby. Oh, that's such an embarrassing story, though.
Well, I'm going off his video on his channel, which says, I agree Dante wins, but don't go around and talk shit about characters you don't research like Zim does.
She won't spill.
Then the video after he proceeds to do the exact opposite. To be as fair as possible, he was right that my research for Clive was lacking at that point, 100%.
I'm impressed with your ability to handle a different weapon in each hand.
When I was a kid, I was left-handed, so I worked at strengthening my right arm instead.
That shows good combat sense. I imagine you needed special training to learn how to wield a sword with your offhand.
That must have been tough.
No, it had nothing to do with combat, just part of my daily life. You know me, always a girl on each arm. And it would be rude to handle each of them differently.
What? Out here I was starting to respect you. I'm leaving.
Are 2 arms even enough for you?
With a woman of your stature, maybe not.
Good. I'd hate for you to think that you can handle me with just one.
Damn, Mila just saying the record straight.
Oh, that was good eating.
Tipo, what exactly is it that you absorb from foes?
I'm not really sure. It's like their energy or enthusiasm.
Is that nutritious?
Also, I'm not sure if I agree with Death Battle's position that Ifrit's passive flames just melt people the way burials do.
Depends on the person.
No, they don't, because they have no evidence to support
Why did
that.
you absorb mine?
I don't need to absorb it to know. I can just tell.
Huh. That does sound appetizing.
They're also doing a false equivalency because Burial is covered in fucking hellfire.
Wait, does my Ifrit not have special powers? No, apparently it does not. Do I not unlock those till later? Or did I just not get them? Well, yeah, Devil, because his position originally was that DMC fans don't know Final Fantasy scaling. Well, he acted off as him actually knowing scaling, thus knowing who wins. And to be fair, he didn't say that. Carlos very callous. I gave him explanations where too. Finding Center provided evidence for my claims. He just stopped playing in one thread. I have other issues with Kairos as well. He didn't provide info initially, but he was not ready for the smoke. He was not ready for people to clap back the way they did. And the problem is that he took it so poorly that, like, I genuinely feel like you're just, like, bullying the guy at that point. to be fair, like, I mean, if you're chill with that, like, I mean, I'm not gonna stop you. I'm not gonna actively ask you guys to go fucking, like, spam him or fucking, like, do shit to him, but, like, I also can't control anybody, so I'm not gonna bother fucking, you know, like... Welcome to
What
the
he's
fucking
trying to say...
internet. No, like, I understand that, and Kyle is right, that being a bit of...
What he's trying to say is, we don't advertise or advocate people going out and harassing people who disagree with our opinions, but if you happen to go do so, that's under your own volition, and you do you.
Yeah, listen. At the end of the day, I am telling you guys to... I am asking you guys to please not harass the guy, but at the end of the day, you guys are your own people. I cannot control you. I would just ask that, like, obviously, you know, be mindful. It wasn't just upscaling, ask the boys. Oh, no, because I'm pretty sure he was really pissed off about Mangler's doom scaling and shit. Can I just say I love how you can't fucking use the active fucking, like, lore in the boss fight where you're stuck in the Mind Rift because they don't want to tell you where it's at? Holy shit, a bunch of... I really hope they... I'm gonna be honest, I don't think the mini fucking, the mini Typhoon scale to Typhoon. The big one. I have no reason to believe that.
Have you beaten the boss fight yet?
No, I'm in the middle of it right now, actually. The problem I don't understand is, like, I don't understand how them merging together becomes a stronger Typhoon. Because, like, there's not 16 corpses there, and there's not 16 Ultimas in that crystal, so how the fuck does that technique work? I really hope the Logos book explains Ultima's abilities a lot better, because fuck me, I'm very curious how that ability works.
What do you bet that it says that he's not gaining strength from it, but what's actually happening is that he's just completing the hive mind?
No, that would be fine. That would make sense. But, like, when Typhoon merges with the other 16 Typhoons, he becomes a Typhoon that looks like Ultimanius. That's where it's like, I'm so confused. Because it's called Typhoon the Transgressor, but as far as I know, it has no lore surrounding it.
Wait. What if those are their true form?
If Typhoon is the original corpse of Ultima's people, that would make so much sense. Because they look like Ultimanius. And then later on, you would have the Ifrit, like, duplicates of them trying to make a stronger body. That's probably what it is. Yeah, I gotta look at Typhoon's boss scaling, though, because I'm pretty sure Typhoon fires lasers at you. Did Dead Battle even Q&A Clive vs. Dante? No, they're planning to Q&A the Yugi one.
No, because they knew that there's no way to go around all the bullshit people would ask for Clive vs. Dante.
Okay, the game's just being unfair now. What the fuck? I got some bullshit RNG fucking wall spawns.
Oh, would you disagree?
No, I am of the opinion that Dead Battle knows damn well that they have no fucking position to stand on, and if they did, they would fucking have done a Q&A explaining it. But to be honest with you, I'm very confident that after Dead Battle came out and they realized how fucking wrong they were, and they just want to scrub it under the fucking bridge. Fire Layers are the ultimate abilities, Zim? No, I know. I'm watching the fight. Or I guess I'm experiencing the fight.
Do you think they weren't prepared for basically even the casual fans to be like, that was bullshit?
No, they weren't. Not even close. Have they released a Q&A for Yugi versus Ash?
My aching back. Your back hurts? Want me to give you a little therapeutic massage? Oh, that's very generous of you.
Don't coddle the elderly kid. It never ends well.
But he's in pain. I am grateful for the sentiment, Jude, but I worry that your hands might not be strong enough. Perhaps a massage from a nubile young woman would be more effective.
You mean me? If I had the 4, I'd have Ifrit bathe your back in flame to increase blood flow. Then have gnomes send tremors up and down your spine. That would clear it right up. But I suppose I could still do most of that with my own arts. Go ahead. Show me where it hurts.
Oh, I'm fine, really. And pains are old friends to a man my age. Let's be moving on then.
Huh? You don't want the massage?
See what I mean?
Yeah, no more coddling.
I will say, whoever wrote the Tales games, or all the writers of the Tales games, did such a fantastic job on Tales.
Just full personality.
Yeah, like I have yet to run to a Tales character I find super fucking like egregious. Also, can I say I really appreciate that Clive can dodge while he's charging up his ultimate fireball attack, because I'm glad it's not a spirit bomb situation. The issue is that there's not a lot of lore on Typhoon either. I wouldn't go and harass Kairo's Zim, especially for human DC, but also since I'm trying to get the Challenger rank, you know how bad that could turn out for me. I know. You know what, sorry guys, since I'm over here playing to try and get through this, I guess I'll just show you the end of the boss fight real quickly. And yeah, after this we'll end the stream. There we go. Look at that face.
Yep. And
Alright.
just on stream, you can show
Yep, so with
Clive
that...
waking up. You can show Clive waking up from the boss fight.
Alright. I'll show it. Oh, dude, I need this accessory. 100% we're equipping that.
Which one?
Now it's just Clive. Oh, fuck you, Active Time Lord. Yeah, Yugi vs. Ash should have more views. Yugi vs. Ash is supposed to be a big name death battle. How many views does Yugi vs. Ash have now, actually?
Over 1 million.
The most suitable vessel. See, Clive's fatigued for a bit there. Yeah, but that wouldn't matter. That's just a battle. That's just mind battle. Like, he just had a fight. Like, I mean, of course he's going to be fatigued. What happens in the mindscape is still reflected on their person. Oh, look at Sid just coughing up blood.
Did you have a nice dream?
We're almost done. Now. We're just showing Clive waking up. Oh, is that Ultima? Being a dick? It is! Quick, Clive, do something!
How are you liking Ultimate as a villain? Are you enjoying him?
Sid saves Clive here. Yeah. So it doesn't really make sense how he's able to stab Ultima like that. Because Ultima shouldn't have a body. So, like, I guess you could argue he was pure energy at that point. Damn, Sid. Fuck, that's a lot of blood.
He's a disembodied soul.
Yeah, but like Sid's able to stab him.
What if souls are just physical?
I'll say, Clive, can you light his fucking cigarette? You fucking dick. Ramu can see him and such. Yeah, but no, Jill sees him too. Everyone sees him in that scene. It's just that Sid's the only one who can stab him, and that doesn't make sense. But that doesn't make sense because of stabbing him. That doesn't make sense because he shouldn't have a physical body to stab. Sorry about the no audio. I didn't want audio to be popping up during Kyle's stream while I was playing in the background. Even if you believe Ultima's universal, it would only be with the full power of the crystal behind him. Oh. The crystal blessing the prison, Clive. If it's an outlaw the world needs to help it break free. Look at him. Look at him smoking that cigar. We can at least confirm the fragments of Ultima consistently scale above the other icons. It takes usually multiple icons to win. So I want to be clear about something for a minute. Jill has not known Sid all that long. Clive has known Sid a lot longer. So Clive crying here makes sense. Jill's too nice for her own good.
She's trying to make it about her.
She's trying to make it about her, Kyle. What the fuck? Square up, Ultima. I now have more powers. Look at Kyle already being put to sleep. You know, Clive, you could try and stop those flames. Hey, Joshua, thanks for showing up a few minutes fucking late so we lost fucking Sid, you fucking asshole.
Hey, brother. I'm alive. And we're never going to question why I just never came to see you ever.
I want Joshua to just be like, listen, Clive, the reason I didn't want to show up is because I was worried you were going to beat the shit out of me again.
Listen, Clive. The reason why I didn't tell you why I was alive is... Come here, I missed you. Never mind. Never mind about that.
That's a trait of wife material, a girl being emotionally available. Yeah. Honestly, LoL streamers are put under a huge pressure. People always find something toxic to talk about. Yep. Oh, there's Ultima. Back again. Most characters in this game are, like, serviceable to find. It's just Clive. I like how he's still scratching his neck. I guess he still feels the pain.
No, I still find a good deal of the cards to be fucking really boring, besides from Gav, Sid, and Byron.
Why are cutscene this game so damn long? They're trying to tell you a story. Quick, Ultima, use laser beam.
It's not a good story, but it's a story nonetheless.
So apparently that barrier nullifies magic. Careful, Joshua. If you keep moving, you might actually do something to him. Movie. Does the active time more say that? Oh, here we go.
Fucking
Magic
hilarious.
barriers. Some dominants have the ability. What?
It's fucking hilarious seeing how many people are salty that cleric skill one game of the year.
Yeah, that's wild. Yeah, some dominants have the ability to call upon a part of their icon powers to summon a ward, a nigh impervious barrier that no magic nor matter can cross. However, its maintenance requires a continuous channeling of Aether through the summoner's flesh, taking a heavy toll upon them. The larger the barrier, the greater the burden. That's actually an insanely good statement for fucking 16. Because that also prevents them from being killed by gas and shit. I want to point out that Sid did more damage to Ultima with his bare sword than Joshua did with his fucking powers.
Huh.
So yeah, Ultima's fragments scale above icons, or at least are stronger than most icons. So I'm fairly confident calling Sid an upper tier for what he did to this fragment. Some games also win when you rotate to objectives. Yep, the problem is they feel longer than they should because characters take minutes to do something. They give entire monologues before they finally take action. That's true, Red Dusk. And I want to be clear, Joshua will abandon his brother again after all this is said and done. Man, this is taking a fat fucking minute. Good plan, Joshua, on paper. Counterpoint, there's more than one of those Ultimas, so you gave up your whole life for one Ultima. Good trade. All right, well, we can skip we can skip now. Or I can't. Apparently, oh, hang on. There we go. There we go. All right, we can end the stream there. So, with that said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys for your time as always. Have a nice day. I'll see you guys on the next stream or video. Take care, everybody.